Hello, this is Chetan Shande. I am going to present a presentation on a Life2moon. We are always been interested on a moon. Can we live on a moon, or is there any chance of life on a moon? Uh, there are a lot of evidence of there were uh, source of waters on a moon. I don't know, but now we are going to check study the can we make we have got a chance to study the that can we make a life on a moon. Is there a possibility of life on a moon? So my presentation is based on the same topic. uh, the basic idea of life is, for the life we need good atmosphere and water, of course. So on earth it takes thousands of years to achieve these conditions to live. uh, we are going to check, can we make such conditions on moon surface or not. For that we are going to study the moon surface and atmosphere of moon. Actually the moon atmosphere, moon's surface has oxygen in this soil, cause moon is part of earth, made of a part of earth. So there is a much similarity between earth surface and the moon surface. We can see in the graph, a pie chart and the comparative chart. um, on the pie chart, through the pie chart we get that there is a 42% oxygen in the moon soil. So there is a possibility of getting oxygen on a moon surface, on moon. Okay, but it is in in soil. um, and by the comparative chart of the with the earth surface and lunar lowland and highland, there is much similarity in the soil properties in both the surface. So we can, now by this we get that there is a not a very bad soil on the moon surface. We can plant a trees if there is any source of water on the moon surface. Now there is no atmosphere on the moon surface. In fact there is a sodium and potassium gases on the moon surface which is not found on earth. So we need to create an artificial atmosphere on the moon surface to trigger the life cycle if we want to live on a moon surface. For that we are going to perform following experiment. uh, the experiments consist of a prototype containing two levels. There is an observation container at level 1, which is at the lower end, containing a good quality of soil, piece of meat, and some seeds and small plant. um, for the growth of plant, there is an water is supplied by the level 2 container, which is um which is in the liquid form. uh, uh, and the now the question is, how can we send the water from earth to the moon in the liquid form? So we are going to make a container which is an adiabatic, which is thermo insulating container. uh, by this we can send the water in the liquid form to the moon surface. uh, when our setup reach to the moon surface, we are going to mix the good quality of earth soil to the moon surface, by and going to check the change in the property of the so going to check the change in the property of the soil. Can we enhance the property of moon soil or not, and it is a good, can we grow a plant on a moon surface or not. We are going to check this. uh, as we know, there is no any water on the moon surface, so we need a water. So we are going to supply a small amount of water in each every time interval to the plant, through the our second container, which is level 2, which is level 2. and okay, there is also, we are going to, we have in we have piece of meat. So we are going to study the effect of artificial atmosphere created by this scenario on the meat, piece of meat. uh, we are going to check that whether the meat, piece of meat were decomposed or not. If the piece of meat will decompose there, then there is a, we all know that the decomposition is made by the non-oxygen consuming insects, small insects. Okay, we can't say insects, it's a bacteria. So if there is a if there, if bacteria can live on the moon surface, they, we can say there is a possibility of life on a moon surface. We are going to check that, and at the last, uh, if at the last of our experiment, we are going to check the pH of the soil to check the effect of the atmosphere and the lunar soil on the plant is to be, and then uh, the piece of meat, at the last day we are going to expose the piece of meat to the lunar atmosphere and check the effect of the lunar atmosphere on the piece of meat. May the or will the bacteria live on the lunar surface, lunar atmosphere, lunar atmosphere or not? If um, if we can be we will if we can be successful to grow a plant on a lunar soil, there we can make a, we can get a life on a lunar surface, most possibly. Hopefully we will get the good results. Thank you.